What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the best franchise on YouTube and your defending Super Bowl champions, the Washington football team. For those of you who are new to the channel, man, go ahead and do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of franchise gameplays here on the channel, not just the Washington football team. Matter of fact, if you look down below in the description, you'll find playlist links that will take you to all the Madden 21 franchise rebuilds I've done so far this Madden season. You know, you guys don't have to, but if you check out those videos and you like what you see, you know, go ahead, drop a like on the video for me. It really helps the channel grow. Road to 150 subscribers. We are so close, man. We are like this freaking close. Acting like you guys can see my fingers right now. But for those of you who have been following this Washington football team on their journey so far this season, it is playoff season, baby. And unfortunately, this is the last season, the last dance with our Washington football team. So you know we're going to try to go hard. We're going to try to get that repeat in this Madden 21 season with the Washington football team on top. Our opponent in today's wild card matchup is going to be the Chicago Bears. Remember, we unfortunately lost that game, that Week 16 matchup, to the Detroit Lions, and losing that game, we literally just flip-flop places. They bumped up to 1, we dropped down to number 2. So it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. We're still in the playoffs. But before we get into today's matchup, we are going to do some scouting. Take a quick look here at the Chicago Bears, see what they've been doing so far this season, what they like to do. And Trubisky seems to like throwing interceptions, as he's thrown 26 on the season. I can't talk trash about it. Mac Jones has thrown a boatload on his own. Tariq Cohen is the starting running back. Very good season for him, damn near 1,000 yards on the ground. Looking at the receivers, Allen Robinson and David Njoku clearly have the most receptions, but honestly, looking at the receivers here for the Chicago Bears, seems like Mitchell Trubisky has pretty much done a really good job of spreading the ball around, spreading the wealth. Looks like we're going to have to make sure we're just covering everybody, but you know for sure we're going to have to make sure we cover Allen Robinson. Taking a quick look at the defense, this is the area that scares me. With Joseph Osapi, whatever you want to call his name is, and Khalil Mack, both of them in double digits with the sacks. My offensive line is decent. They're not the best. Interception-wise, doesn't look like they catch too many of them, but hey, Mac Jones has thrown so many of them. Let's hope that those interception numbers are down. Let's get into it.
It's the best time of the year, playoff football time. It's postseason action.
It's playoff season, man. It is the best time of the year, especially when the Washington football team is in here. And it is time, man. Time for us to defend our crown. The crown Super Bowl champions from last season in Wild Card Weekend up against the Chicago Bears, starting things out at home. We are going to be starting with the football. Mac Jones back in the shotgun formation, hands this ball off to Antonio Gibson, the workhorse for us last year in last year's playoffs. He's going to get the first carry of the day, goes for 3 yards. Second down and 7, and another handoff goes to Antonio Gibson. He tries to hit the sideline, but 2 Bears are there. Oh, they're not able to bring him down. Antonio Gibson able to stay up on his feet, fights forward for a gain of 4 yards, gets us to a 3rd down and 3. Mac Jones back to throw. Quick throw there, low pass to the rookie. Frank Lanson holds on to the catch, and it is more than enough for Washington first down. First down and 10 here from the 37-yard line. Man in motion is Benny LeMay. Mac Jones looks his way. He spins away from one Bears defender, but ends up getting tackled right back at the line of scrimmage. Gain nothing on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 from the 37. Mac Jones drops back to throw one more time. Going for Antonio Gibson on the sideline. Makes the catch. Looks like he has the first down, and it is a first down. Antonio Gibson has been getting a lot of touches early in this one, and it's not going to stop here on first down from the 47-yard line. Gibson is across midfield all the way down inside the red zone, finally brought down at the 18-yard line. Antonio Gibson was the workhorse for the Washington football team during the regular season. You got to expect that he's going to be getting a bulk of the carries here in the postseason, trying to get them to the Super Bowl again. Now first down and goal here from the 2-yard line. Antonio Gibson back in there, the running back position. He gets the carry, he powers his way across the goal line, and the Washington football team cap off their opening drive with a touchdown. That's a great opening drive right there, exactly how you draw it up. We leaned on our go-to guy, Antonio Gibson. Would have liked to see us lean on Mac Jones a little bit more, but, you know, Mac Jones towards the tail end of the regular season, he was struggling. I don't want to put too much stress on him. Now Mitchell Trubisky's out here trying to answer the opening drive by Washington with one of his own. 2nd down and 8 here from the 27-yard line. Handoff goes to Tariq Cohen. Cohen tries to get to the sideline, but he ends up being chased down by Ryan Hendricks at the 31-yard line. Now 3rd down and 4 here from Mitchell Trubisky. He drops back to throw, fires one across the middle to Allen Robinson. He has the catch, and it's more than enough for Bears first down to the 37-yard line. Trubisky back to throw here on first down, feeling the pressure there from Chase Young. Got rid of that one early, and it's intercepted by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Gardner-Johnson gets up, has a lane, and nobody's going to get him. C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the pick six as he extends the Washington football team lead to 14 points in the first quarter. And Mitchell Trubisky better watch out. This Washington offense may have been inconsistent this year, but this defense has always been on point as DeForest Buckner forces his way through the Bears offensive line, stopping Tariq Cohen in the backfield for a loss of 3 yards on the play. Second down 13, Trubisky back to throw after throwing one interception. Ends up getting the pass interference. C.J. Gardner-Johnson wanted his second, but this time he had to go through the big tight end Cole Kmet to try to get to it. Ended up getting flagged for pass interference on the play. Trubisky going deep here on first down and 10. Ends up finding Cortland Sutton. Burns Kendall Fuller in the one-on-one coverage and ends up getting into the end zone. And that one was kind of on me. I mean, I thought that Kendall Fuller, he's my best cornerback. I thought he would be able to match up with Cortland Sutton. I went to go guard him until I saw it was Fuller. I was like, nah, he's got him, so I went for the underneath route. Just a better throw there by Mitchell Trubisky. Now Washington back out on the field after putting up points on their opening drive. It's a jet sweep here to Robert Foster, unable to turn the corner. Looked like he could have had the first down, but great open field tackle stops him for a gain of only 7 yards. Second down and 3. Looked like they had Antonio Gibson stopped for a gain of nothing, but he's able to fall forward to the 33-yard line for a first down. First down and 10. Another handoff goes to Antonio Gibson, who's able to fight forward for a gain of 4 yards. Gets it to a second down and 6. Right back to Gibson. Makes a man miss at midfield, and Antonio Gibson ends up getting all the way down to the 49-yard line. Like I said, Antonio Gibson was the go-to guy for us this season. He's going to be our go-to workhorse in the playoffs. First down and 10 here. Mac Jones drops back to throw. He wants to go deep. He has Joseph Ngata. Ngata's into the open field, and he ends up getting tackled by his shoestrings, but he's able to get this ball all the way down to the 6-yard line. Washington is inside the red zone yet again, trying to put more points up on the board. Mac Jones drops back to throw, feeling the pressure, and he throws that ball away, and unfortunately it's going to be intentional grounding, and that's Mac Jones' first incompletion of the day. Previously, he was 5 for 5, make that 5 for 6, and now it's 5 for 7 as he looks for the rookie Joseph Ngata in the end zone, unable to come down with that jump ball. Third down and goal here from the 17-yard line. Jones drops back to throw, pressure coming from Khalil Mack, and we're forced to throw that ball away. Did not want to take the sack there. When we're already in field goal range, don't want to sack, fumble, or anything crazy like that to happen. Dustin Hopkins comes on, and that kick is going to be up and good. Washington will now take a 10-point lead here into the start of the second quarter. Kind of hate the feeling that we left 4 points up on the board there. Definitely feel like we should have been able to cap that drive off with a touchdown. But, I mean, I got a little pass happy there. Probably should have went back to the run game there with Antonio Gibson. Definitely would have gotten us into the end zone. And Tariq Cohen is definitely struggling in this one. Gets tackled again for a loss of 3 yards. Second down and 13. Trubisky drops back to throw. Has time in the pocket. Ends up firing to Tariq Cohen again, who makes the catch but does not really go anywhere. Stop right back at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 13. Trubisky's going to need to pull a rabbit out of his hat on this one, and he does as he ends up finding Darnell Mooney on the sideline out of bounds at the 32-yard line. And it's another Chicago first down. Can't believe we gave up that one right there to Darnell Mooney of all people. First down and 10, though. Emmanuel Mosley makes up for that blunder on third down as he picks off Mitchell Trubisky, his first interception, Trubisky's second interception thrown today, and the Washington football team offense is right back on the field. Mac Jones ends up connecting with Antonio Gibson there in the flats for a first down, gets up to the 40-yard line. First down and 10, handoff goes to Antonio Gibson, has the sideline, but ends up getting stopped after a gain of only 5 yards. Second down and 5 now from the 45-yard line. 2-minute warning hitting here in the second quarter. Mitchell Trubisky with the play-action fake. He drops back to throw, has time in the pocket. He wants to go deep, looking for Miles Boykins, but he overthrew his big target. Leads to a third down and 5 from the 45-yard line. Mac Jones back in the shotgun formation. He drops back to throw yet again. The offensive line is holding up pretty well, giving him time. He's going deep for Pat Frymuth, and another overthrow by Mac Jones. This is playoff time, Mac Jones. You got to be on point with passes like that. You have 2 wide open receivers. That second one was definitely a whole lot easier of a pass to make, but come on, man. You got to do better. Chicago starts this drive off pinned deep back at their 11-yard line. Trubisky rolling out of the pocket to his left, looking for Cole Kmet, and he throws another interception. His second thrown to Emmanuel Mosley, his third interception of the day, and the Washington football team offense has another chance for points. Mac Jones not looking to waste any time, takes a shot deep for Miles Boykins, and he shows the pinpoint accuracy as he hits him in stride, and Miles Boykins runs into the end zone for another Washington touchdown, and that lead is starting to grow. Still 1:29 left here in the second quarter. There's still a chance for the Chicago Bears to put points up on the board here just before halftime, and they do get the ball coming out of the second half. And if they're able to put up points on that, they're able to get right back in this game. Tariq Cohen gets the carry here on first down. He ends up turning that into a gain of 16 yards as he gets up to the 40-yard line. Definitely caught us off guard there. Wasn't expecting the run, and Trubisky wasn't expecting the pressure there as he's hit as he's thrown almost through his 4th interception right there. He's to a 2nd down and 10, and Mitchell Trubisky drops back to throw. Wanted to take a deep shot, hit as he releases it, and that one's going to be intercepted by Hendricks. Hendricks is off on the return, ends up getting tackled at the 33-yard line, and Washington has the chance to put more points up on the board right before halftime and really take control of this one. Trying to take a deep shot right away with Mac Jones. He gets hit as he's throwing that ball, and that one's going to be intercepted. And oh, did Chicago get lucky? I think that was Frank Lanson. One of those two rookies was about to run free right down the middle of the field. Oh my gosh, Trubisky just got away with almost throwing his 5th interception of the first half. With 30 seconds left here, Trubisky still trying to push this ball downfield to get more points up on the board. Hit as he releases the ball again, but this time the ball falls innocently to the ground, but almost got intercepted by DeForest Buckner. That would have been something to see. Oh my gosh, speaking of something to see, Mitchell Trubisky ends up finding a way to squeeze that one in there to Cortland Sutton. He has the first down, steps out of bounds at the 48-yard line. 18 seconds left, and the Bears still have 3 timeouts. Trubisky back to throw here on first down. He's going deep, lays one up there for Allen Robinson, but it's swatted away, incomplete. Leads to a 2nd down here with 12 seconds left. Trubisky back to throw again, this time going for Allen Robinson again. This time he has the catch there out of bounds on the sideline with 8 seconds left. Still 3 timeouts. Trubisky feeling the pressure here, going deep again. This catch is made by Allen Robinson, but unable to get both feet down in bounds. With 4 seconds left, they're going to call on their kicker to come and at least get them 3 points on this one. That kick is going to be up and good. The Washington lead has now been cut down to 14 points going into the halftime break, but I'm feeling pretty good about the way that my team is playing right now at this point. The offense is on point. Everything is working so far for us. And the defense, oh my gosh, the pressure that we're getting on Mitchell Trubisky, he has no time to throw the ball. And when he does, he's sometimes getting hit while he's throwing the ball. And we got, 4 or 5 interceptions already? Everything seems to be up right now. And Tariq Cohen, it seems to be in a box. Ends up getting stopped at the line of scrimmage there on first down. 2nd down and 10 here from the 20-yard line. Trubisky tries to throw the quick screen here to Cortland Sutton. We end up getting a hit stick happy, and Sutton ends up hitting the sideline, gains 7 yards in the process, gets them to a 3rd down and 3 here from the 27-yard line. Trubisky back to throw, pocket holds up, but Trubisky throws another interception. This one goes to CJ Gardner-Johnson again, and just like the first one, Gardner-Johnson takes this one all the way into the end zone for another touchdown. I'm chalking that one up to the pressure that we've been putting on Mitchell Trubisky. He just does not feel safe back in the pocket. Even when he has time, even when his offensive line is holding up, he feels like he needs to get rid of that ball quick, and those quick throws lead to interception and more points for Washington as the lead goes up to 21 points now. 2nd down and 7 here for Mitchell Trubisky after throwing his 2nd pick 6 of the day, and I believe his 5th, maybe his 6th interception already. Back to throw here, going across the middle for Darnell Mooney. He's unable to hold on to that ball. Leads to a 3rd down and 7 now from the 24-yard line. Trubisky back in the shotgun formation, drops back to throw, and oh, he got away with another. This one time, Ronald Darby drops the ball. Ronald Darby, the guy who seems to always get burnt, but when he has a ball hit him right in his hands, he just does not want to catch it. Like, come on, Darby, do something. Be great. Be great, Darby. Marcus Johnson is trying to be great on this return as he ends up getting knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. This is going to be great starting field position here for Washington. Handoff goes to Antonio Gibson, and we have not seen a lot of that. Gibson stopped for a loss of 2 yards, but to be fair, I don't believe we ran at Khalil Mack very much at all. Because, I mean, let's be honest. It's just not smart to run the ball towards Khalil Mack. 3rd down and 11 now from the 44-yard line. Mac Jones with time in the pocket ends up going for the big tight end, Pat Freiermuth, who has the catch there on the sideline, getting across midfield and is finally brought down at the 40-yard line. Mac Jones escaping the pocket here on first down, taking a shot deep, and he's got a man open. Pat Freiermuth again burns the Bears defense, and he gets into the end zone from 40 yards out, and oh man, this game is starting to get ugly. Washington has extended their lead to 28 points with just 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. But it's looking ugly here for the Chicago Bears. Mitchell Trubisky's been throwing hella interceptions. The run game really has not worked. and the defense has just really just overall harassed this unit. First down and 14 now after the holding call. Trubisky drops back to throw, feeling the pressure again. Chase Young screaming in his face, but somehow Trubisky's able to get that ball away, complete it for a gain of 7 yards. Handoff here goes to Tariq Cohen on second down. He turns that into a gain of 5. Third down and short here for the Chicago Bears, and Mitchell Trubisky, he just wants to see the end zone again. Let me just sniff the end zone, he says. He ends up checking this one down to his running back. Tariq Cohen makes the catch, and is more than enough for a first down, but barely any yards gained on that play. First down and 10, Trubisky going deep, ends up making the reception as Allen Robinson steps out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 1 minute left here in the third quarter. They set up the screen here. He has blockers out in front of him, ends up getting chopped down by C.J. Gardner-Johnson after a gain of 8 yards. Trubisky looking to throw here on second down and short. The pocket holds up. Trubisky goes deep downfield to Allen Robinson. He makes the grab, and the Chicago Bears have finally gotten back into the end zone after what seemed like an eternity. Lead still at 21 points here with 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, if this was a regular season game, I would definitely be taking my foot off the pedal right now. Wouldn't be trying to put up any more points. I really would try to just milk the rest of this clock. But this is playoff season, man. We're trying to go out there and make sure that these wins are secured. 21 points isn't enough. Mac Jones is going for Miles Boykins again, and he's got him. Miles Boykins is off and running. Nobody's going to catch him. That is a mismatch I'm going to continue to exploit. You keep putting a linebacker on Miles Boykins, we are going to take advantage of that. That lead goes right back up to 28 points, and Mitchell Trubisky gets this ball from the 25-yard line, first down and 10, looking to see if he can get into the end zone again. Trubisky feeling the pressure. He's going to go down. Hendricks coming through the middle of that line, ends up sacking him. Loss of 12 yards. We're going to go ahead and decline that penalty because, I mean, hey, we sacked him for a loss of 12 yards, and he's going to also lose that down. Third down and 17 now for Mitchell Trubisky. Shotgun formation. Drops back to throw. The blitz is on. And Trubisky escapes the pocket to his right. He's trying to use his speed to get to that first down marker, but ends up getting chased down from behind by Bobby Okereke. 6 yards short. It brings up fourth down from the 29-yard line. Trubisky back to throw in the shotgun formation again. The blitz is on, and he had to get rid of that one fast, but his man was just not ready for that one. It's going to be a drop and a turnover on downs. First down and 10 from the 29-yard line. Handoff goes to Antonio Gibson. Turns that into a gain of about 4 yards, make that actually 5 yards. Second down and 5, handoff again goes to Antonio Gibson, powers his way for a first down, gets down into the 15, brought down at the 14-yard line. Jet sweep this time goes to Robert Foster, tries to turn the corner, but that is Khalil Mack's side. We do not run towards Khalil Mack. Second down and 8, we try to set the screen here to Antonio Gibson. And, Gibson almost had the first down, but at this point, Washington is really just trying to milk the clock. We're really not worried about getting in the end zone, but, I mean, it doesn't hurt to get in the end zone. Lead now goes up to 35 points, but most importantly there, I just really want to take as much time as possible. That's why you just saw me throwing a lot of check down stuff, like, screens and jet sweeps and runs, because I'm just really trying to get this clock moving. You see we're almost at the 2-minute warning here. Mitchell Trubisky drops back to throw, feeling the pressure again. Hit as he's throwing that ball, and that one's going to land right in the lap of Kendall Fuller, who tried to get back up and return that one into the end zone. Best believe if he could have got up, I would have taken him into the end zone. But at that point, Washington's going to go ahead and call it quits. 28-point lead here. We took our foot off the gas, going to go ahead and knead that ball out. But that's going to be the end of the game. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for more Washington football team franchise gameplay. Remember, guys, this is the last dance. I don't want you all to miss out on a single episode. I will catch you all in the divisional round. Later.
And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Washington football team as we